gang? What is up, squad? It's your girl, Unapologetic Shanti, and I'm back with another video. So, you guys, I just want to start off by saying, thank you guys all for the support. We are definitely moving up in the ranks. I hope everybody had a great, fantastic Valentine's Day. And I want you to know, for all the people who are single on this day, that Valentine's Day, yes, people are in relationships and they're, having fun and having all this love. But I want you to get to a point where when Valentine's Day does come and you are single, you get to a point where you love yourself so much, you're your own Valentine. And I know it's like, it's cliche. It's like, Leah, I don't want to be my own Valentine. I want somebody to love me. I want somebody to care for me. I want you to understand, you don't want just anybody to love you. You don't want anybody to just, have their hands on you. You want to make sure that whoever's touching you, whoever's getting inside of your life, that person is sent by God. Because anybody on the street can say that they care about you. Anybody on the street can kind of get to know you and only get to know you because they want something from you. But the person that God sends you is going to be the person that loves you through your depression, loves you through your anxiety, loves you through those panic attacks that you have when you get around a whole bunch of people, loves you through your severe trauma and how you grew up. You want somebody who can handle all of that. And I was saying this on my TikTok. I also want you guys to follow my TikTok. So I just do like little snippet videos, 1-minute videos every day. And you can just get something daily because I don't post on YouTube every day. So you can follow my TikTok on Unapologetic Shanti. Make sure you share to a friend. And I promise you, by the end of the video, it will change your life. So let me get right back into the video. So today I wanted to speak on loving yourself, because on my TikTok a lot, people were like, well, how do I love myself? How do I get to that point? Because you're saying love yourself, but I didn't really give any key points on how to love yourself. So the first step to loving yourself is first realizing that you haven't been loving yourself. So I'll give you an example on what loving yourself not loving yourself looks like. Not upkeeping your physical appearance, not always caring about what other people say about you, and always believing it instead of believing what you already know about yourself. Not being able to be yourself around people. You critique yourself a lot, and I know that's a good thing. It's a good thing to critique yourself, but it's not a good thing to beat yourself up about the things that you've done or the things that you are doing at this present moment. So the first thing is realizing that you don't love yourself. That's the first thing. The second thing is you have to intentionally want to change. I know a lot of people say, oh, I want to change. I want to do this. I want to do that. But it's something inside of you that clicks and says, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm done feeling like this. I'm done feeling the depression. I'm done feeling the anxiety. I'm done. I want to love myself. I want to truly not be able to wake up in the morning and look at myself and not have the approval of myself. And that's the most heart-wrenching thing, that you look in the mirror and you don't even want to even look at yourself. And I know it's some people right here, right now, listening to this video, and you feel just like that. You pass by the mirror, don't even want to look at it because you're ashamed of the person that's looking back at you. And I'm here to tell you that I felt that way before, and you're not alone. I'm genuinely telling you, because nothing I tell you is something that I haven't been through before. I can only speak on my experience. I can only share my testimony that God has given me. He's put me through some tests and trials. He's put me through some afflictions, but I thank him for every affliction, because through those afflictions, I learned to love myself. And some of us want to get rid of the affliction. Some of us want to pray that the problems go away and I don't go through anything anymore. But I'm here to tell you right now, if you don't have any problems, then you're going to think that the reason that you got to this certain level of peace is going to be because you got yourself there, and not that God got yourself there. You have to constantly go through a battle so that you can continue to re-up on your strength. See, what you're not understanding is that strength only lasts for so long. You're going to have to re-up on that supply. See, you go through the trials and tribulations and you think that once you overcome that, that's going to be it. No, God is like your dealer. He like your dealer. Yeah, I said dealer. He's like your dealer. He keeps rationing out you some peace. He'll give you some love. Whole lot of mercy. Whole lot of forgiveness. And whatever else you may need. So you have to understand, your trials and tribulations are what makes you you. What you went through, your testimony, that is you, baby. I know you want to kind of forget that, but I don't need you to forget it. I just need you to overcome it. And with God, you can do that. God overcame the world. Why can't you? Okay, the next thing, stop looking for acceptance in other people. Stop looking for it. You got to stop expecting people to love you just as much as you love them. They not built like you. They not cut like you. And once you realize that you are the only you, you will really start to understand your uniqueness. You are different, baby. You are so different. You might have the same color hair as everyone else, or your nose might be kind of the same as somebody else, but you're different. There's something inside of you right now that is different. And some people say, well, I got the same purpose as everybody else. No. You might have the same headline purpose as somebody else. So you might do hair, but the hair industry don't got to you. You might do nails, but the nail industry ain't got to you. You might do television, but the television industry don't got you. You might play football, but the football industry don't got to you. You find something unique about yourself, brand that, and push that. With a whole lot of praying, with a whole lot of petitioning, I'm telling you right now, I didn't understand my worth. But y'all, when I tell y'all, when I started really making these videos, I started to really see the power in my voice. I started to really see the power inside of me that not only my Father in heaven planted in me, but the parents that God gave me planted in me. I didn't know how strong I was until I started making videos, and people started commenting, and they started telling me and inboxing me and telling me how much that my videos were changing their life. And I don't know if you know that feeling. I don't know if you know how it feels to have somebody look up to you or somebody to really help you keep going. I was going to keep going even if it was one person. If it was one person that kept looking at my video, I was going to keep doing it because that meant that one person was being impacted. And I always say, if it's one person, if this video helps one person, I've done my job. It was never about the clout. It was never about how many views I could get. It was about how many people I could reach, how many of God's children I could reach, how many of my brothers and sisters I could reach and change their life. So when I found out my purpose, my life changed. When I started following God, my life changed. When I stopped living for me and started living for Him, my life changed. So I'm here to tell you right now, you got to find your purpose. And when you find your purpose, you're going to find yourself. And I know you're like, Leah, but I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what I'm good at. Pray. Write down all the things that you feel. That's how you're going to really get to know yourself. When you start assessing how you feel, when you start assessing your emotions, when you start understanding, oh, I had a good day. And then you can pinpoint when your day shifted. And when you got that mastered, when you have that mastered that you learn to assess how your emotions are, how you react to things, then you really have mastered your energy. You got to master your energy. First is your purpose. And then once you find your purpose, you got to master your energy. Because you can't compromise your kingdom by reacting in a way that may result you in losing your kingdom. And your kingdom is yourself. Your kingdom is your purpose. Your kingdom are the people that are going to come after you, your legacy. You can't compromise your legacy. So you got to find yourself so you can help them find their self. You feel what I'm saying? You can't teach somebody how to find themselves if you're not actually taking the steps to finding yourself. And I know you're going to be like, Leah, it's going to be hard. Yeah, heck yeah, it's going to be hard. I'm still learning to love myself. I'm still learning every day that I don't need none of these humans' opinions, none of these humans' approval about me. I'm going to do what God has called me to do. And if you don't like that, shoot. Point blank period. I'm going to pray for you. Everybody you can't save, I'll come to terms with it. I've been trying to save people my whole life. And I was trying to save them, and I was losing a piece of myself each and every time I tried to save them. Because if you try to save somebody, I'm not saying don't try to help nobody get to glory, but I'm saying when it gets to a point that you start losing a piece of yourself trying to save them and you start losing yourself, that's when you got to give it to God. Because at that point, that's not your assignment. You just put that on yourself. You can't allow people's problems to become your emergency. And I know you heard that before. You can't drop what you doing because they need you at that very moment. You can't drop what you doing. You can't drop your purpose because, oh, well, I'm going through this and I'm going through that, and they're always going through a problem. I'm going through problems. You selfish. You're selfish. I'm going through problems. You don't think I'm going through none? Every time you call me, do you ask am I doing okay? You lose a piece of yourself every time you give a piece of yourself to somebody else. So you got to make sure that you standing on all 10 toes. You got to make sure that you and God like this. So that when you do have those assignments where those people feel like they're draining you, it won't feel like they're draining you because God's taking all of the backlash. But it's going to feel like that until you learn to love who you are. You got to find your purpose. You got to petition and pray to God and ask him for renewal of spirit. You got to ask for a renewal of mind. It's going to be a long journey, I promise you. To the day that you die, you're going to be learning something new about yourself each and every day. Start assessing how you feel. Stop trying to bottle all that stuff in. Let that stuff out. That stuff toxic. You got to get that out of there. The last thing I want to tell you with loving yourself, well, last two things. You got to heal from your past traumas. You got to forgive the people who hurt you. You got to get that out your body. You got to get that out your body. It's going to kill you in the end if you don't get it out. I need you to survive. And I promise if you choose to survive, I'll choose to too. I'll choose to keep going in my purpose. I'll choose to pray for you to help you find your purpose. But I can't let you give up on yourself. I just can't. It ain't in me to let you give up on yourself. That's why I make these videos. Because you thinking that these videos just helping you, they helping me. I watch my videos, I promise you, 20 plus times a day. Just to see what I could improve on. Just to see if I get something different by watching this video. Just to see if I get the same reaction that other people get. You got to constantly be reinventing yourself, rebranding yourself, finding out who you truly are, and manifesting what you want to see. I believe in you, but you got to learn to believe in yourself. It's intentional. You got to intentionally want to change. You just can't speak it, you got to walk it. You just can't talk, you got to walk. But you crawl before you walk. So we going to crawl together. We're going to crawl together. So the first thing, this your homework. And I know you like, Leah, I don't want no homework. The online learning already too much. I don't want no homework. But I'm here to tell you, your homework for today is, and for every day, I want you to wake up. Do your prayer if you're not a religious person, and thank a higher power or the universe or whatever you want to thank. And walk in your bathroom and look in the mirror. And say to yourself, I am blank. I am blank. And I want you to do this for a course of 1 minute. 1 minute. Just keep restating things that you may not feel strong, but I want you to say I am strong. Whatever you don't feel, I want you to manifest it in that mirror. I want you to manifest it into the atmosphere. I want you to allow the universe to hear your cry. And if you need to cry while you're looking at yourself, cry. Whatever you need to do, look in that mirror and speak positive affirmations to yourself. I am beautiful, even if I don't feel like it. I am handsome, even though people told me my whole life I'm ugly. I am healthy. I'm not toxic. I am smart. I am intelligent. I am wit. I am witty. I am fierce. I am healed. Speak these positive affirmations to yourself every day. And I promise you, your life will start changing. Speak into existence on what you want to see and watch God manifest that. I love you guys so much. Continue to be strong. I promise you, I'm going to be right here with you, helping you through it. All right, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Send this to at least one friend, and let's get it. All right, you guys.